It's Gavin. He was trying to catch you before you went on the air.
Well, this music's got 3 minutes left on it. I can leave it running. How was the rest of your show Saturday night, Dan?
High tension.
I didn't hear what happened.
I don't know how you missed it.
Sorry, what happened?
What didn't happen?
Fill me in.
We got to get him off that testosterone.
Oh, Russ come up?
Yeah,
I'd say that's putting it mildly.
I forgot why Rob and I came up here.
Saturday.
You were mentioning something about his car?
We were dropping off the station van.
Oh.
So many questions, so little time. Why did you have a station van?
We needed to borrow it.
To do?
Station van stuff.
Okay, all right. The other question is, what did you do to the show? Their show?
Stop by, say hello.
I know better than that. I know better. Well, somebody tell me.
Let me see what Gavin wants. Yes?
Hey,
Yes,
tried to catch you before you went on the air.
I understand.
I just got out of a meeting with corporate up here in New York, and they really want you to fly up here Saturday morning. So if you could fly up here Saturday morning, they really want to sit down with you and meet with you.
Sure.
Okay, great. Excellent. How early of a flight can I book for you?
I'm not coming.
Russ, I think this is really serious. They really want to sit down and talk with you.
Why are you out of breath?
Because I just got out of a meeting and I ran down so I could get some privacy to talk to you. I was at the Viacom building.
Oh. Hold on a second. Somebody has a more important question than you on line 2. Hold on. Hi, Jason.
Hey, how you doing there, boss?
Good.
Did you enjoy getting the chocolate cake up your tutor?
Yeah.
What?
You're not going to tell me, are you?
And you know what's funny is I forgot that happened until I took a shower the next morning and I got cake in my hole.
You didn't take a shower when you got home?
No. Rob and I were drinking and I had Amy driving my truck.
Okay. And how'd you get cake in your hole?
Who shoved the cake in my hole?
Oh, that would be me.
Yeah.
What was your hole doing out?
Eating?
Just really nice snack.
It looked hungry.
Do I want to know what happened?
How did the cake get in there? I forget. Not in my hole, but what was it doing in your studio?
You threw it at us.
Oh.
And we didn't know it was cake while it was being flung at our heads. And that was also before you smeared it across my face.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you were drunk. You came up. You grabbed the chocolate cake that for your birthday, that one?
Yeah.
Okay, and you smeared it on their face.
Did I do that?
My face. But that was, I think, the third or fourth time that they came in.
How did your pants get off for him to have access?
I think I took them off. Didn't I?
Yeah, they were down most of the evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else happened? Where else did we get cake?
I think that was it.
Just kicking your hole. Okay.
Yeah, on you, yeah. I had it on my forehead, all over my back. I think I even have a couple of bruises from Rob.
I think my favorite moment from Saturday was, what's the name of the guy that you have?
Oh, Brad, our associate producer, call screener.
Okay. They don't know if we're coming back.
Okay.
Because we've been in 2 or 3 times at that point.
Yeah.
They sent him out to look for us.
All righty.
Just to watch and see if anything's about to happen.
Heads up.
Yeah. That's when we used him as a battering ram.
Rob picked him up.
We both did.
Oh, God.
The poor guy. He only weighs 120 pounds.
Yeah. And he was already dressed. Why did he have on a football helmet?
Well, he had...
Well, that's how we got the idea. Well, and he's already got a helmet on.
He's already protected at that point. No, we had him in full pads because he made a bet with us earlier in the week that OU would beat Texas. And for his punishment, we were going to teach him how to play football. So we had him dressed up in his pads, and Tasso was going to beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Rob and Russ got to him before we could.
I see. Use him as a battering ram.
It's very effective.
Before or after you got cake?
I don't know.
They all run together now.
Yeah, the timeline's a little skewed.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see what else Gavin wants. I'm sorry, what did you want?
I want to book a flight for you for Saturday.
Saturday, what time?
Well, if we leave at like 10 a.m., probably be here about 2 or 3.
It's a 5-hour flight?
You lose
Well,
an
you got a hour difference.
4-hour flight.
about 3.5.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't care what time zones say. I just want to know how long I'd sit on a plane.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
You can use my portable DVD player if it'll keep you company. I really want you to come to this.
And I'd be back by when?
We could fly you out Saturday, like midday. Sunday. Sorry.
Sounds very important.
One night
is.
at the Big Apple.
Hmm?
One night at the Big Apple. It could be kind of fun.
Go out to dinner Saturday night.
They want to meet with me Saturday or Sunday?
Meet with you Saturday and then take you out Saturday night.
What are we talking about?
Possibilities.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Rob Barnett, the president of programming,
Yeah.
Joel Hollander, vice president, CEO of Infinity Broadcasting.
Sounds very impressive.
Yeah. I'm sure Brian Ungar will be there as well.
All the big wigs.
Yes.
Mm.
The whole crew.
I really think that you should attend this.
Ooh, I got a Halloween party Saturday night.
That's right.
Sorry.
I think the least you could do is at least hear what they have to say.
I have a party Saturday night.
Well, I understand
Scheduled.
that, but maybe we can do it the following week.
I can. It's already planned.
Well, we'll pay the difference as far as
Hey, what difference?
we'll throw another party. I just got out of a meeting and they said, tell Russ him Saturday is very important. And that's why I wanted to talk about this off the air.
Almost sounds like he's going to cry.
Yeah,
Huh?
he's rattled.
Are you rattled? Are you serious?
I'm not. I just want this to happen. I'm sitting on the other end of a boardroom table, and they said, we really want Russ to come up here.
I told him I would come up some other time.
I know, but we need to expedite this. Things are happening.
Hang on a second.
What?
Something very important on the other line. Hi, Rob.
Hey, boss man, what's up?
Yeah.
Do you know if Dead-Eye Fred got his eye worked on? Because last night on the weather, he was looking dead at me.
Hang on. Did Crazy Eye Fred get his eye fixed?
He's on a billboard out in front of the station. They look straight, but
That didn't make any difference.
Photoshop.
Yeah, it scared me. He was looking dead at me.
They did not screw that up over there.
Did it?
Yeah, it scared me.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Did they fix his eye?
I don't know. I haven't seen him on TV, but I saw the billboard, which is across the street,
Right.
and they still look misshapen, but they look sort of fixed. But you're right. I mean, that could easily be Photoshop.
Sure.
They need to watch the trends as far as the overnight ratings.
Absolutely. They're missing a boat. The TV people, they don't get it. They don't want to be cute. They want to be believable.
I can still believe him doing weather,
I do
even
too.
though one of his eyes is, at Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
That's very disappointing.
If they did that, it is. Yeah.
Because anytime he did the weather, I'd watch, and I almost felt like I was eavesdropping. He's kind of looking this way,
Kind of looking that way.
looking over this way. Never really bother him with the camera in front of him.
Splitting the difference.
Yeah. I guess he thought his odds, were 50-50.
Yeah.
One of them's going to catch a camera.
We got 3 cameras in here. Surely I'll find one. Is that right?
Oh, Gavin.
Yeah. New York.
I'm sorry, what is it?
You're not even taking this serious, are you?
I have a Halloween party.
Well, I can appreciate that. Let's just get this done with. We can do the Halloween party another time.
Plus, I got LeBaire the night before.
Well, yeah, I know, and I'm looking forward to it as well.
It's going to be a late night.
Very busy weekend.
I really think you should do this.
And I have to tan this week.
We're talking about a future here. We're talking...
I have a future. Sounds like yours is the one that's in jeopardy. Why's it got to be now? Jacking around aside, just why's it got to be now?
Because they want this to happen, because things are coming down, and I think you know what those things are.
What things?
Things. Shows. New shows.
Good things?
Good things for you.
There's a song in here someplace. I can't. What is it?
It's a country song.
No.
No?
Good things. What is it? Would you? No, I don't know what it is. I'll think of it. Hold on a second, Kevin.
Oh, no.
It's very important, and I understand that your career's on the line, but hold on. Hi, Robert.
Hello.
Yeah?
He keeps moving.
Who?
Crazy Eye Fred. He'll look at the teleprompter, then he'll look at the camera, then he'll motion to the map, then he'll switch his body to the other side of the camera frame,
Yeah?
and look back at the map again, and he keeps moving. Every time his eye blinks, it resets. So that he's straight up, so it's like he's trying to hide it.
Oh, I said he didn't get it fixed.
I don't know if he did or not. I can't catch him. I saw him the other day. I saw him this morning. And I can't catch him looking in his eye, going off and having a party on its own. But he keeps looking at he'll change his perspective. He'll look at the prompter, he'll look at the camera, he'll look at the map, he keeps moving his head.
Well, then he didn't get anything fixed. He's just hiding it.
Right.
Well, why would he hide it? We already know that he's got the crazy eye.
Yeah.
Party guy.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I was in the bathroom the other day, heard the weather come on the television. I went, that sounds like Crazy Eye Fred.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you run in there just to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not a clue what he's saying. No. I don't give a rat's ass. I just want to watch him and the party eye.
You're watching. See the cameraman roll back and forth on the floor trying to catch him.
Thanks, Robert. Is that Black Eddie? Yeah. Yes?
Yo, what's up, Zayden? So, man, you know what he's trying to do, right?
Mm-mm.
He's trying to get you in the mornings, man.
That's obvious. I just don't understand why all of a sudden the big push.
He sounded like he was about to cry, and then he tried to bow up, and then he kind of calmed back down like a little female. You heard him? You heard the little bow in his voice?
I didn't hear him bow up.
No, I didn't hear.
Nah, he was like, come on, look, we need to get this done. Come on, now.
There's nothing to get done.
You need to go on up there and go to mornings, man.
Okay, I'm not going to mornings, and I ain't going to New York just to tell them no. I got a party Friday night. I got one Saturday night. I'm very busy, and I got zits I got to tend to.
They're gonna have you killed, man.
I don't care.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
There's no bowing up necessary.
Okay. I thought you said you respected my position on this.
I do respect your opinion on this, and I respect your position. I just think that the least you could do is hear the possibilities. And then you can look them in the eye and say no.
He's looking you in the eye right now, Gavin.
This particular bit is lost on the air.
It's funny.
So I know exactly.
You got to take a video of that.
What, Gavin?
I know exactly what you're doing.
What am I doing?
I don't know. You're probably showing me the eye, and it's not the one near your forehead either.
No.
He's staring into the microphone with one eye, and the other one, like the Popeye.
Oh, I'm trying to pay attention to what you're telling me. Tell me again. Let me try this.
I'm saying I just came from the Viacom. You're not even listening.
I'm listening. In fact, I'm focusing. Hang on. Get my hands back on my hips.
Just focus on me for 1 second. This is why I wanted to do this off the air. Everything's a joke.
No, it's just the eyeball thing is funny.
Why staring right into the mic? Funny?
I don't know. It's not,
You
I've
do
never
it
seen
again.
anybody do it. Okay, watch you put your hands on your back, on your hips like this.
Yeah.
And you lean forward like this.
Will someone please listen to me for 1 second?
All right, hang on a second.
Hey, Gavin, what's going on? I'll talk to you.
And I'll stare at you. Stop it.
Oh. What did they say? Let's go this route. What did they say to you? I saw the story. It was over the weekend.
Yeah, I've got it over here.
Is it
David Lee Roth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometime next month, 50 broadcasting.
Is that going to be all the stations or just New York?
I don't know. They just said to me, we need to meet with Russ as soon as possible. Fly him up Saturday. Then let's fly up Sunday morning if we can't do it Saturday night because of Halloween party. Let's get this done.
What's to get done?
I just need to get you in front of them.
7 hours on an airplane, one day.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that, because you got to come back.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me think about it.
He's looking right at you again.
Do you seriously want to talk about this off the air?
Yeah, I think it's very beneficial. Even if we say no to them, it's still beneficial.
Why don't you just tell them no?
Well, that's fine. I don't mind telling them no, but I'd like you to be by my side.
It doesn't look like you've got control of the situation if you tell them no for me.
And save them the airfare?
Yeah, if I come up and they pay all this money for me to fly up and tell them no, doesn't that make you look like a squirrel?
No, not at all. But
hang on, let me check.
Yeah, he does.
When there's the host of your
it does.
they know that the decisions are made by you.
Why does it have to be in person? That's what I don't get.
Because they want to sit down and they want to talk to you. They say they have some possibilities.
Well, I can't see where they are. But you mentioned this before. Something about these guys and sitting in front of them. You said for some reason is what's the value of the FaceTime?
Because what's the worst that happened? Because then, as a show, you'll be able to get things that maybe we couldn't get in the past. Because it's all about developing relationships.
What do I need?
I don't know. Maybe you want to send Carl off to another destination. Maybe,
We got that handled in the past. Somebody always coughs up the cash, whether it's the lodge or who was it?
I appreciate that. That's a tougher process than the one we should be able to go through. We should be able to say bam and get it done.
Mm. And that would happen.
Rob.
Was it Rob? One moment, Gavin. Yes, Rob.
So I just wanted to let you know that there's an American Airlines flight leaving Dallas at 9:45 Saturday if you'd like to fly out then.
And be back in time for the party? It's impossible.
Is that what you mean? And be back for the party?
Well, the party starts at 7:30, so I figured 2 hours for the party, and, we could get you to the airport.
Oh, at night. 9:45 at night.
Oh, is that what you mean, at night?
Yeah, and that way you could have breakfast with them Sunday morning if you wanted.
All right, Gavin, I'll think about it.
All right. Let me know because I'll go through the travel agency. We'll get you a nice hotel overlooking Times Square. We'll take care of you.
Mm. How would I fly?
First class.
Don't let me get there and be coach.
Well, that's fine. I'll be sitting in coach.
I don't understand. Oh, you're coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, I for some reason I thought you were just going to be there all week.
Stay.
No. I got a lot of stuff to do back in Dallas.
What do you got to do?
Well, we got final preparations for the dance.
Mm. Are you training while you're up there?
Yeah, I just finished.
Do you have any problems going through airport security?
Yeah. They gave a couple looks to the guns. Do you have any gun locks on you?
No.
The ones I'm using are too small.
I don't see yours going off.
I'm ready. I got tan over the weekend, too.
Where'd you go?
I was in the sun. I was at the football game.
The Cowboys or the OU?
Texas OU.
Oh.
I didn't wear sunblock, so.
All right. We have to break. Busy day? Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you off the air.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, then.
Staring at him. You got to get up on the web somewhere.
Why?
Because it's funny.
I think it's
people need to see it.
They need to see me staring like this.
Uh-huh.
Chloe can't even see the face, and it's funny to him.
It's very good.
You do it, Chloe.
Isn't he?
He just looks confused.
Yeah. It's like, what is this?
Damn. Why can't they fly down here?
Good question. Or just do a conference call. I mean, I know the FaceTime thing.
The FaceTime, I get nothing out of that. All that really is let's see our monkey up close.
Yeah, well, basically,
I don't want to see pictures of our monkey. We want to see our monkey in person. We want to see what we're paying for.
Also,
we want monkey to entertain us. We want monkey to sit at the table and eat.
Right.
Wear your vest.
The symbols.
Little symbols, and maybe make some cash on the side. What is it, Dan?
Monkey noise.
Well, and then not just that, but they want the monkey to come to them.
Yeah, it's a control thing. Because then you're in their realm. And plus 2 or 3 of them have to fly versus just you and Gavin. I don't know.
Or maybe they think it's inviting.
Yes,
we'll get him to New York. We'll show him around.
Big time. Big city.
How could he say no?
Little country boy come big city.
Yeah. Get monkey, New York. Dan, do you guys have the audio from Saturday night?
Yes, we do.
Can you get some of that for me?
I got it. Anything else I need to know that happened besides your pants were off most of the time? You had cake up your thing, and
that was so odd because it scared me at first because I go to shower Sunday morning,
and you're thinking old man moment.
Yeah, because the first clump falls out in the shower. I got to lean down to look and see what it is.
Oh God!
I don't know how you could sleep on that and not know a clump was in there.
You got it pretty well packed.
I really did my best.
Anything else I need to know? Anything go in anybody?
Close. Things are on top of people.
What was on who?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Who got on what?
I think let's see. The first time you got it on my lower back, and then when I picked you up into the fireman's carry, it was on my shoulder.
What is it?
It.
Ooh.
Did I get on Tassos?
Yeah, that was the second time when you had Rob come in to suppress me.
Right.
Which meant grabbing me and squeezing the life out of me. You got after Tasso, your pants were down, and then you sat on his chest.
Yeah.
And his head, I think.
What did I miss? sounds like quite an evening. I'd like to hear this.
Tassos ate me out.
Did he?
All right. Take a break here, and we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Contenders come and go, but there's only one afternoon champ. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
Very limited number of VIP packages are being auctioned off for the 3rd annual Russ Martin Show strip-off at La Bear. Details are online at russmartin.com.
What, Dan?
The promo for the strip-off, it said 3rd annual, as if to imply it's going to be a regular thing.
No, just the 3rd year we've done it.
Okay. Just making sure you didn't change your mind again.
Just slap a farewell tour on it. They want.
Like that.
I think past 45, I think.
Then I shouldn't have to dance, because I'm past 25.
I didn't really take you into account.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
Right.
You'll need to be there.
Okay.
Is this all the audio?
Yeah, it's a number of different cuts we gave to Rob.
Here's a rundown.
Oh, thank you. Yes?
Why do you have that on your website?
I got nothing cute to say. What?
Russ is 40. What is wrong with you?
Hang on a second. Let me look.
Well, at least you're honest.
Jesus. They won't come up over here.
My website?
No.
Come over here.
Okay.
That's not really supposed to be on there.
But it
Jesus.
is.
Well, how is that on there?
That's not supposed to be on there.
Well, clearly either you or someone you know put it up.
I told Chris, we forgot to mention that this is a birthday thing.
Party, yeah.
That's how this whole thing started.
Thanks on your birthday.
Right. We just bumped it a little ways because the Texas OU weekend.
All right.
He says, well, what do you want me to put? That's what I sent him. That phrase.
Well, he's just doing what you told him. What's the matter with you? People take you literally.
Dan, would you call Chris and tell him to take that off?
It's like when you tell Rob something, he's going to follow it to the letter. Or believe you.
I guess technically we could leave it on there.
No.
Why not?
Take that off.
My website. Got nothing to do with the station.
Okay, it's true.
It's just funny to see him print.
You said that. Yes, it is.
It's not bad promotion either.
No. Leave it up.
Did you get a hold of Chris? Yeah?
They're getting him right now.
Oh.
What's wrong with you? Why'd you do that to a dog?
Why don't you describe on the air really quick? Because after the conversation we've had today...
You're right.
Yeah.
One of Amy's dogs in the Batman costume, in the little doggy costume.
I didn't do it.
That dog. Who did it? The dog did not put that on himself.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that dog has opposing thumbs. They can put on costumes. Have you seen it, Chloe?
That poor dog. Sitting there like, all right, just take the picture and get out of this thing.
She's not big on costumes either.
No, none of them are.
It's not easy. I don't know why they make animal costumes to begin with. Dogs don't dig it. We did it with both dogs.
It's just for humans to enjoy.
And it's funny that the way they have the dog's two front legs become the actual human legs.
Yes.
And then they got two fake arms hanging off their shoulders. Because it's funny, as she's walking around with this on, if you keep in mind that her two front legs are supposed to be the bottom human legs, as she's walking around, looks like she's goose stepping.
I can see it. Will the dogs be dressed like that Saturday?
No.
Oh.
They won't keep them on.
Yeah. Oh, tear them off.
No.
Dogs don't like that.
We got another costume for I don't know what the black dog is. Looks like a chow something mix because it looks like a chow terrier mix.
Yeah, and it looks almost wolfish as well.
Yeah,
big black,
kind of like a hyena.
That's exactly what it looks.
You know
like.
how hyenas, their tails, don't they kind of curl up?
They
or
do.
Is that a chow?
That's a chow, but
he's just got a really weird prance. But walkabout.
Does he?
It's almost like his feet don't really touch the ground; they just kind of
hover.
Sort of. It's like his breeding tells him to walk quietly. Stand on.
Like a wolf would. That's with wolves. They're very, very stealthy.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
And the face and the head definitely is reminiscent of the hyena.
Yeah. We got him a pimp outfit.
Please put that dog in that Saturday night.
And it comes with a fro.
Does it? Mm-hmm. I must see it. And anything for Abby?
No.
She's been a good dog.
Right.
Jeez. Oh, yeah, quite a weekend. You dressed your dogs up, and you got cake in your home.
Yeah. I don't know about this. Hi, Beverly.
Hi, Russ. How are you?
Good.
I know somebody that works across the street at the station, and they said Fred did get something done to his eye a couple months ago.
Well, what was the first thing you said?
I know somebody that works at the station.
Oh, all right.
And he did get something done to his eye. So he may be just kind of like adjusting if his eye's still like floating around and stuff like that.
And I'm sure he paid for this one.
Yeah, you were going to get it for free.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we had a doctor, was it last year?
Yes.
The first time we came across, I saw him on the news doing the weather, had him on the show.
Top hand
Figured,
down.
you know what? He took a lot of abuse from us. Yeah. We'll get his surgery done for free. Found somebody. He don't call us back anymore.
No. I bet you they told him.
All right,
probably told him not to. News director probably went, that's going to do us no good.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's what I think. Tons of good.
I'll bet you could go back and check the overnight, what's television?
Nielsen's.
Overnight Nielsen's and see a spike the week after we were talking about Fred and his crazy eye. Now, there's no novelty.
No. And it probably cost him money to get it done. You had it done for free. Rob set it up for free.
Yeah, I think the surgery... Do you remember the cost on that, Dan?
I was
because there was the surgery and then there was follow-up visits that a normal doctor would charge.
It was going to be between 10 and 15 grand, wasn't it?
I think it was more than that.
Was it?
Yeah, it was at least that. I don't remember the exact number, but something like that would the TV station help pay for that?
I don't know, because he said his eye's been like that since he was a kid. He's been through a lot of different TV stations.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't somebody pick it up at one point? Obviously, if there's no health reasons, it's got to be tax deductible because you're doing it for aesthetic reasons. Because I'm sure he got screwed around in jobs in the past because nobody wants to hire, a floaty-eyed weather guy.
No. Even though.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. What? What are you thinking?
Nothing. Just we talked about it before. All the ad campaigns they could have done. Always one eye on the weather.
The other one kicking it.
Rob, do you remember what the surgery was going to cost for Fred? What's his last name?
Barnhill, I think.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
It was about 16 grand.
I thought it was more than that. There was the initial cost for the surgery and then the follow-up visits. That was going to cost.
Yeah. But again, if you're doing it for aesthetic reasons, insurance is not going to cover it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hi, Robert.
Hey, boss.
Yes, sir.
If his ears stick straight up in the air, kind of like two diamonds, he's an Akita. But he's got some Chow and some Labrador and probably mixed in with him somewhere. Because I've got the same thing. His tail curls straight over his back like a circle, and his ears stick straight up in the air like bat ears.
And don't they walk funny?
Yeah, they've got kind of a
they
call it a hackneyed gait, where the front legs come up real high.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's very odd.
Akita.
No, I must look at that dog Saturday carefully.
Because my cubby's the same way.
I think the robe covers up his feet. You won't be able to see.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Robert. Is Chris taking this off my website?
He yelled at me.
What did he say?
He said, Russ told me to put it on there.
I was jacking around. I'm not going to put on my website to celebrate my birthday with my in your mouth.
No matter how
there's reality, and then there's...
Well, I tell him, he goes, well, what do you want me to put? I don't care. I was in the middle of something else. I went, it's my birthday, celebrate, and I'm going to ram my thing in your face.
Do it.
But yeah,
he took it seriously.
Let me refresh it. It's still there. It's gone.
Okay. You got to tell people when you're kidding.
Why is it? Why?
Just because people take you seriously.
What?
So sometimes I see it's in an email.
Let me ask this way: why?
It's like that email you sent Rob. Clearly to me, you were kidding when you went, it's okay, my job's not on the line. Off to drink now.
Okay, why is it you get it? I think Dan gets the stuff.
Sometimes.
Chloe don't always. What were you scared about one day or one weekend?
Oh, I tried to send you some sort of compliment. You turn it around on me and saying the show sucked.
How many times I do that?
Oh, that's the first time in a
I don't mean to you, just in general.
Does that to everybody.
Somebody looks up at the clock at 6:30. It's like, it went by fast today.
What does that mean?
Been a great show. Oh, so yesterday was the one with the boat anchor.
He does that all the time.
I don't know. I just thought that you'd read it wrong. So I looked too deep into it is what I did.
And you freaked about that all weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, he had it all printed out, and he had it highlighted. He brought me, he goes, look, I'll show you. Look at here. I'm like, what are you doing, Club? He's kidding.
Rob spends 4 days of his... No, longer than that.
On his vacation in Hawaii.
Yeah, like 6 days of his vacation in Hawaii, pissed off because of some innocuous email that I sent. And he's got to wait till he's drunk to tell me about it.
He was going to quit, wasn't he? I think he was
gonna quit. Yeah. He said he was going to quit and then hurt me. Because he didn't want to get in trouble with the company.
You're going to quit first.
Yeah. What?
I'm still working there.
Are you standing? We need a light in there so I can at least see your face, because all I see of you is a silhouette.
Yeah, the lights that are normally on above me are out.
Oh. How long have they been out?
I noticed they were out as soon as I got in here.
Oh. All right.
They should be fixed tomorrow.
At what point Saturday night did you guys realize that... what time were we up here?
I think the first time you guys broke in, or actually it was just you the first time, then the second time you brought Rob as reinforcement. I think it was 7:40 the first time you came in without your pants.
Yeah. So you guys still had another 3 hours to go?
Yeah.
At what point did you realize we were gone?
We suspected it when we called you, and then when Rob called back in saying we had 30 seconds to prepare ourselves for the next onslaught.
Yeah.
We figured that could go either way. We readied ourselves just in case, but figured that was probably just a head fake.
So you came in 3 or 4 different times? Attacked him?
Actually, it was like 5.
5?
I think so.
Okay. Was the cake smearing the weirdest part of it? Or
I don't remember.
You were drunk.
I wasn't drunk, but I was drinking.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you go home with cake in your hole, you know it's been a fun night.
Especially when you don't remember it.
Yeah.
And you have to wake up the next morning and shower to remember it.
I couldn't figure out what the hell that was. And I started to wig out because the water's making it dissolve, and I had to get to it before it went away.
Yeah.
And then I start digging around back there, and I find some more, and then that's when it flashed on me that I got some birthday in my poot.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, there's 6 cuts here.
Okay.
Well, you been tanning?
Mm-hmm.
You look darker.
Yep, absolutely.
Has Rob talked to anybody else about shaving down? I know this show's gotten overtly queer in the past month or so. But has he talked to any of you guys?
No.
I missed that one.
I'm going to shave a little. I'm not going to shave completely.
He's talking about me shaving down like a butterball.
Everything?
I don't know.
Why?
He said it looks better.
Okay.
What if you break out?
Where are you hairy? Yeah, what if you break out?
How quickly do you break out?
Well,
like the next day?
Yeah, I would say the next day usually, but it also depends on how it is you shave down. Because I think different people's...
Have you ever done it, Dan?
No. Although, no. Last year I did the nair on my back before LeBaire, but I've never done like chest and legs or any of that stuff, no.
Okay.
Are you going to do arms? Well, you don't have very much hair on your arms anyway.
I keep that trimmed back. I'm Italian. If I don't, then it gets very mohairish.
Okay. Where else do you got hair? A little bit on your back? Well, obviously, there. You going to get rid of that, too?
Let's at least balance this out with some kind of chat about smacking our women around.
She shaved me, then I punched her.
Yeah. Cowboys won over the weekend. Now, where do you have hair?
He's just talking about like almost a full
body
shave.
Oh, that's weird. And who's going to do all this, Amy?
I don't know that I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I think chicks like a little bit of hair.
I think so, too. I know Joy does.
Well, what's she going to tell you? You look nasty?
No, when I trimmed it, my chest hair back, she complained. She's like, don't do that. Because I just have one of those shavers that's a 1, 2, or a 3.
I understand.
Okay.
All right. I don't know why he's talking to me about it.
I don't know. Does he want to do you?
No.
I think you're his project. He wants to make sure you look as absolutely positively perfect as you possibly can.
I think a little bit of hair covers up your flaws.
I think some smoke and some dark lights will help me.
It's like having, bushes in front of your house. Yeah. You can't see the cracks in the foundation. Okay. Same basic concept.
I'm staying hairy then.
Yeah. Hi, Barbara. Barbara?
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Go ahead, what?
You can shave with some coochie cream.
What is that?
A lot of the people that sell sex toys and lingerie and stuff have it, and you put it on, and it softens the hair, and it'll shave really clean and leave no bumps or anything.
It's actually called Coochie Cream?
It's called Coochie. You can find it on the internet.
Why is it you can't get it at Skaggs or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure why you can't. It's kind of expensive, but it's well worth it, and it lasts a long
Keep you
time.
from having bumps.
Oh. All right. Do you use it? You got no bumps?
Nope, no bumps.
All right, thanks. I don't think
No.
No. Plus, doesn't it itch when it grows back?
Yeah, of course it does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does. And it's even weird, though, because especially if you have a little bit of chest hair or even a little bit of back hair, and then when it's all gone, all your shirts and everything feel funny because you're used to having that layer in between.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're slick.
Yeah.
And you're already itchy from the zits you got.
Why is the guy on line 7?
He says the chicks dig it.
I don't want to have this conversation with guys anymore. If you want to put women on, I'm okay with that.
What's he asking?
He said chicks like it if you shave all the way down. Why is he telling me that?
I don't know.
All right.
I've had how do I refer to it as a really rough last couple of month and a half since my parents have been gone, and I'd like to take all that out on Brad. So if we could do this as quick as possible, that'd be great. Thanks.
What is set up on this bit, Dan?
Oh, that was why we had Brad in the full football pads.
Okay.
And that was right before we started doing the plugs. And then that's when you came in.
What time? How late are you guys on?
Till 11.
Why are you doing the plugs at 7 o'clock?
Because more people are listening at 7 than they are at 11.
Oh.
Opening show credits.
All right. Is that when you do it? Beginning of the show?
Yeah. Into the first segment.
All right. All right, fair enough.
Thanks.
On the other hand, I could let the tension build even worse.
Oh, that's fine. Then I'll just, put a hole in one of these walls, and then we'll have to rebuild the studio.
We'll see.
All right. For any information about the show,
we should have asked Greg Hill to stay around.
Yeah,
he could have gone back to his NFL days and pummeled.
Who's Greg Hill?
Former NFL player, Texas A&M, running back. He does a show right before us, the New Year's show. He's a co-host on that one.
Oh. Okay.
Heard of that one.
Did I see Tony Casillas in the building?
Yes. I don't know what he was doing, but he was running around.
On Sunday, yeah.
I wasn't here Sunday, but I've seen him in the building before.
Yeah, he does the Cowboys post-game show on the station with Brian Jensen.
We don't have the Cowboy game here, though, right?
No.
We just have the post-game. I don't know.
Why do we have a post-game show and we don't have the game? It's like banging one chick and then going to somebody else's house to smoke.
Yeah. It is.
Or to talk about it.
Yeah. Cuddle.
Yeah. We don't have anything else.
No.
We just have a post-Cowboy game show.
And actually, it's even more interesting because I'm not sure how much was in between, but yesterday we had the NASCAR race. And then...
No, we didn't.
And then after the Cowboy game, we had the post-game show.
Obvious transition.
How did they do that programming-wise? Because you never know when the Cowboy game's going to end. So you can't say, hey, post-game show's on at 7:15 on Sundays.
That part I'm not sure of. I think they have something that's flexible that comes on before, that is during the Cowboy game. And you can sort of guesstimate a roundabout time, depending on what the start time of the Cowboy game is. You can, like yesterday they started at 3. You can usually guess that they'll end around 6.
What's the matter, John?
I'm just wondering why we would do that. Why wouldn't they put it over there where the game is?
Over on KLLI?
Yeah.
Oh, they have that.
So they have a post-game show, too.
So
oh, yeah, like 2 hours worth of it.
Competing post-game shows.
Yes.
I got you.
I don't understand why we don't carry the Cowboy game. Why is it on a music station?
That's
I think it was because when Ron Chapman left KVIL,
right,
the Cowboys' contract was still with KVIL.
Oh, that's right.
And then I think he wanted it to move over with.
Oh, that made no sense over there either. No. Why is a chick-oriented station
carrying a football
got a Cowboy game?
Right. So, I mean, between the two, between K-Love and KVIL, obviously it fits a little bit better on K-Love. But
what, John?
Here was their thinking when they moved the Cowboys to KVIL. That a lot of those people listening to the Cowboy game on Sunday, guys will stay over and be listen in the morning on Monday.
Why?
So just because the radio's still stuck on.
If you're targeting the station towards women, what do? 30 to 44?
Yeah, it just expands the demographics. They were thinking more.
But guys aren't going to listen.
I agree.
It may be on there, but you're not going to leave it there.
Nope.
I don't like Celine Dion.
I'm with you. Barbra Streisand.
Mm-mm. What is it, Kenneth?
Just want to let you know, chicks do dig it. And if you're going to do it, there's a product called Bikini Zone. You put that on after you shave. You won't have to worry about all that red, stubbly rash and stuff. I expect to do it for me.
Good. Now I don't have to figure a way out of that phone call.
No. Bikini Zone.
Do we need a break?
Yes. 3:48.
What?
3:48. That's when we came out last break.
Oh. Let me take this last one and we'll break. Yes, Anthony? Anthony.
Stare at Anthony.
Anthony! All right. He said the Gavin promo's still running?
Yeah, the one for LeBaire.
They ran before the show.
How come nobody yanked that out?
I don't know.
Is it exactly the same one I heard last week? Load it up, Chloe.
Ladies, time for the gun show. Sounds like the rifleman firing the opening sequence to that TV show.
Is that it?
Yep. Hey, ladies, it's almost time to see the guns. Join the Men of the Russ Martin Show with our headliner, Russ Martin, Friday night, October 14th at LeBaire on Northwest Highway in Dallas. The Men of...
Is he serious or is this a rib?
He's serious. He wrote it.
Ends the best.
What?
The end's the best.
I forgot how it ends.
Hey, ladies, it's almost time to see the guns. Join the Men of the Russ Martin Show with our headliner, Russ Martin, Friday night, October 14th at LeBaire on Northwest Highway in Dallas. The Men of the Russ Martin Show will donate all tips to the Listeners Foundation, which benefits the families of Dallas-Fort Worth police officers and firefighters who have fallen in the line of duty. You must buy the tickets the night of the show, so get there early since doors open at 6 and the show begins at 7. See the Men of the Russ Martin Show like you've never seen before. And ladies, bring some tissues to wipe your brow because the gun show gets awful hot. Friday night, October 14th at LeBaire. For more information, go to russmartin.com.
Go tell David Stone to pull that out. He's the one that does that, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, we'll break here.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. They don't just cross the line, they speed by it. And don't look back. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
A very limited number of VIP packages are being auctioned off for the third annual Russ Martin Show strip-off at LeBaire. Details are online at russmartin.com.
Oh, I still got the audio from Dan.
Dan
Tassos. Yes. Is this all of them, Dan? Did I ask you that? Every time we came in?
Yeah, it is. And I think also included is when we called you to see if you were actually gone or not.
Okay.
And then also when Rob called back in to say, prepare yourselves for coming back.
All right. I forget. Dude, was there any cussing? Is this straight off the copy of your show?
Yes.
All right, so it doesn't need editing.
It shouldn't, no.
All right.
Especially since we replayed some of it later on in the evening and we didn't need to hit anything else.
No. All right.
I've had, how how do I refer to it? As a really rough last couple of month and a half since my parents have been gone, and I'd like to take all that out on Brad. So if we could do this as quick as possible, that'd be great. Thanks.
On the other hand, I could let the tension build even worse.
Oh, that's fine. Then I'll just put a hole in one of these walls, and then we'll have to rebuild the studio.
We'll see.
All right. For any information about the show,
we should have asked Greg Hill to stay around.
Yeah,
he could have gone back.
I've never really noticed this before. The delivery is kind of like Dan is me.
Yeah.
And Tassos is like the carpet.
No, not at all. You always pick on him.
Tassos?
Yeah.
Well, it's just Dan and Tassos.
I know. Just wonder why you pick on Tassos. Not the carpet. Drapes, me.
What? Drapes?
Drapes.
Back to his NFL days and pummeled Brad.
Yeah, or that way. We could have used Greg as like the quarterback. He could have handed the ball off to Brad, and then Brad ends up on his ass. And anyway, maybe next time. Love the G Hill. For any information about the show, pictures, links, and audio, go to danandtassos.com. To instant email us during the show, do that at studio@danandtassos.com. You can hear Dan O'Malley Monday through Friday on The Russ Martin Show. Visit russmartin.com for any information about the... Oh, my God! It's just... He's naked! He's naked!
Are you naked?
I'm not having it on!
What?
Were you naked?
Yeah, I think so.
God. Was it really, Dan?
Why do you think I'm screaming like a woman?
Well, I don't know if he's chased me and everyone else with just his pants
I didn't get a
down.
chance to ask. Did I look any leaner?
I couldn't tell. You were trying to bend me over the console.
You came in naked.
Huh? That didn't carry the same impact if you drawers it down. Plus, you got to run.
That's true.
You always have to think safety.
How silly of me. Okay,
That's why I'm in management and you're not.
I understand. Now you're attacking Dan. You jump on Dan or did you jump on Tassos? Because it's just hard to tell.
I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, you jumped on me because the way the studio is set up, my back is to the studio door.
What is that stench in that room? I can't think of the last time I've been in that studio where all the other shows have to work.
Right. I haven't been in there forever.
I think it could be a number of things, but it also doesn't help when sometimes promotions people leave the back door open. And for some reason on Saturday nights, the Trinity River Bottoms tend to act up and they kind of
waft into the studio.
They do.
It's got the smell of ponchos after hours.
Ooh. Let's go in there now. Smell it.
Go in there and whiff.
Okay.
Oh, why are there plastic banners up on the walls?
I believe they had that up when a news crew came in during Bugs and Kelly's show. I think they had a bunch of NASCAR drivers in a few months back, and they just left them up.
So I gave them all that sound insulation, soundproofing, to absorb the sound, and they put up stuff that's going to bounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
High school locker room. That's what to me.
With Parmesan.
With that.
I don't know how you stand in there for more than 15 seconds.
Nobody takes care of it. The weekend people come up. They eat in there. They leave food on the floor. They leave it everywhere.
Yeah, the carpet looks like all it's missing is the chalk outline of a body.
Exactly.
And that may end up happening sooner or later. But you're right. I mean, it really does reek, but sort of like anything, if you're exposed to it on a regular basis, you tend to somewhat get used to it.
That's the nastiest radio studio I've ever seen.
It's despicable.
I didn't get a chance to look at it.
It's disgusting. I mean, but the floor was laid at the same time this one is. And you're right, that looks like that motel we stayed in Austin that time, but we left because there was bloodstains on between the beds. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, we checked in. We checked in, we checked back out.
Yeah.
Because they have enough. How come we check back out?
Because I wasn't going to stay there.
Well, I know, but was there another room?
No, that was the last room in the hotel, in the motel.
What were we doing down there?
We were shooting a TV show. We were down there too.
Oh, okay. All right, that was 93.
Okay.
All right.
That's what that floor looks like.
Okay.
Show, visit russmartin.com for any information about the... Oh, my God! It's just... He's naked! He's naked! I'm not having it on! Don't grab his balls! Don't grab his balls! Just bite it off! Why is Russ's meaty on my shirt? Oh, it's nasty!
That's the point I threw you over my shoulder.
Oh.
And then you started screaming.
Are you on the floor now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Dan's the one picking me up. Where'd I go?
You went over my shoulder.
Okay.
Naked. Nasty.
Do I feel leaner?
You felt lighter.
What gets into you? What moment did you think taking your clothes off and jumping on another man was a good idea?
About a third of the way through that blue bottle.
Oh, okay. Say no more.
Yeah.
Bite it off! Why is Russ's feeding on my shoulder?
They're the fireman carry. Oh, put it away, you nasty old man. 45-year-old penis hanging out.
It touched my back. Ah.
Ew.
And a 45-year-old.
Would you chase him with your hole?
Is that when I got the cake in it?
No. This was just the first one.
It's like a cake is involved yet.
No, cake not involved just yet. I think the cake was the fourth entrance.
So what I do? I turn around and came right back in?
Yeah.
It was a busy day. I can't remember everything I did on the air.
I understand. It's very odd.
Ew.
And a 45-year-old.
I think at this point, I'm back into the room.
You sound like you're running at him backwards.
Yeah.
Ew.
And a 45-year-old.
We'll be back. Stay there.
This just doesn't play into the next cut.
I reiterate the.
I guess it does. How much later is the second one?
I think you guys came back in maybe 5-10 minutes after you came in.
So you go back on the hall. You put your clothes back on.
All right.
Okay. Is Rob naked at this point?
No.
Okay.
No, Rob stayed fully clothed.
All right. He chased me naked one night in Russ's house.
Rob was my
muscle.
Yeah.
Okay. You can have that when you're in.
I reiterate the fact that he was coming after my ass.
That's fine. He can come after your ass all he wants. Just don't come after mine. You'll end up in a wall.
But he didn't. You ran around like a little girl. I was the one that fought back.
Well, if he did it again, I'd put him in the wall.
Okay.
What is that noise?
That's our news sounder.
Oh. All right. Sounds like somebody left the window open.
All right, 7:50 on KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Dan O'Malley's here on Live 105.3 with Weekend News.
Oh, God! Wrong has got me! Ah, mother effer!
Naked again?
I don't. Was I?
I think this time your pants may have just been around your ankles, but I couldn't get a really good look because at this point Rob had me in a bear hug from behind.
Okay.
So Rob rushes you.
Right. That was the plan this time. Go in, grab Dan, hold him, and then I guess I'm going after Tassos.
Yeah, but I think it started out as you were initially trying to go after me. I think you were trying to pull my pants down. And then I was able to sort of wrestle away from you, and then that's when you went after Tasso.
Okay.
And
you can tell how Tassos at this point has bowed up to me.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm about to take my trip through the sheetrock. There we go. I'll back it up, and you listen for the manly
bow
growl.
Okay.
From Tasso.
Oh, here.
All right, 7:50 on KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Dan O'Malley's here on Live 105.3 with Weekend News.
Oh, God! Wrong has got me! Ah, mother effer! Get away from me! I'm in the way! Get away! Get away!
Are you in the wall?
No.
That's where he said you were going.
Yeah.
Eat
it. Is this the cake?
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
No. This isn't the cake.
No.
I think what happened just then is you heard Tasso fall down.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to get Rob off of my back, and that didn't work. And then that's when Russ went after Tasso.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Tell me it's the cake.
No, I think the cake is a couple of visits away.
Yeah. Cake comes like 2 more trips.
Okay. So you're running around having him to eat it.
It was just a suggestion.
Yes.
Kind of like the maitre d'.
Just without the little towel over your arm.
Offering.
They always like to ask. what looks good tonight. And then you stick it in her mouth.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Get away! Eat it!
That's when I picked up Rob.
You picked up Rob?
Yeah, you didn't see that, Russ?
No, I was too busy serving.
Yes, you were. Because I don't know how it was. I don't know if Rob may have loosened his
You
grip.
actually pick him up off the ground?
Yeah, but it wasn't all of him because he had like a death grip on the console with his hands.
You picked him up off the ground. His feet don't touch.
Yeah, he was actually horizontal. He was kind of doing a Superman because I had his lower. I had like
his lower half.
Yeah, his waist was on my shoulder.
He was supporting a lot of his weight doing with his arms.
Yeah, so Rob was mainly death gripping the console.
Oh,
and that's when you were sitting on Tasso's chest and head,
right,
with no pants.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
it's dinner time.
No,
I had to ring the dinner bell.
So you got Tasso's on the ground now, and you're on there with him, with your stuff on his chest.
Okay.
All right.
Is that right, Dan?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. It'd been a long day. We would have been moving stuff and drinking, and that's why the chicks were driving.
What were you moving?
Stuff into storage.
Okay. Amy's?
Mm-hmm.
Her stuff. Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't move my stuff into storage. I have a house.
I understand. Well, that's nice. So she's out of her apartment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
She still had some stuff to do on her own. She waits till Saturday morning. Keep in mind, we got all this crap I got to do between now and LeBaire this Friday. We got video to shoot. We got stuff to edit. I got workouts I got to schedule with Rob. Just a bunch of crap going on. I got computers that are down that are having to be rebuilt. Okay. She says Saturday, you going to be able to help me move? All right. When? Tomorrow?
Jesus.
All right. Do you have a truck? No. We're going to strap them on your back.
Where we're going to go.
Right. No truck, nothing planned, and waits till the day before. And then after that, she don't talk to me anymore.
What's she mad at you for?
She's mad because she thought I was just going to leave her hanging as far as moving goes.
You could have. Somebody waits till the day before and doesn't even have a truck.
Right. She's known for a month that she was going to get her stuff out, had to be out on the 15th and have her stuff into storage and over her parents' house. Why is it you tell me the Saturday before?
So you guys got the station vehicle? Is that what you're doing in the station truck? Because somebody emailed me this, saw you in the Live 105 truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the stuff, put some stuff in storage, stuff at her parents' house.
Right. So she's officially living, staying with you. Staying with you.
She's always been staying with me.
Okay. What is she now?
She's still staying with me.
With you. Good.
She lives at her parents' house.
Right.
That's where her mail will go.
Okay.
That's where she will go if something happens. As long as you and your mail have some place that isn't here, then you don't live here.
It's true. Step closer to her living there. It is.
What is her up?
Why don't you tell him about what you did to her mom?
You did her mom?
I don't know. I do to her mom.
You threw her on her bed and you were humping her before we moved it out.
You threw her mother on the bed and you humped her?
Yeah.
What's in that blue bottle? Really? What are you drinking?
What are you drinking? Is that, what comes in the blue bottle? Is that Sky vodka?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we had.
Lovely. A lot of it. You're dry humping, I'm hoping, her mother on the bed?
Yeah, it was only a third of the bottle.
God. You are unbelievable. Did your mother think it was funny?
I don't know. Was she laughing, Rob? She likes me.
Yeah.
She looks just like...
Laughing? I don't know. She seemed... I mean, you were just tossing her around the bed. She seemed to be having a good time, so...
See?
Amy thought it was funny.
I don't care.
Okay. Now Amy won't speak to you because she waited till the last minute to...
Oh, she's calmed down. When I told her I went... She's on the phone talking to somebody else. I walk in and I write on my hand, Rob got you a truck.
Okay.
She don't say nothing.
Like, thank you.
Right. I write on the other hand, you're welcome. I stick that in her face. She didn't say anything else. She keeps talking on the phone. It's not until I went to the third message on the backside of my, not the backside of my hand, the last one that I wrote.
What'd you write?
I called her.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. She's half of that.
I don't know anything about her heritage. All right.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so you're holding Rob, and Tassos is starting with the salad.
Yes, he's got his tongs.
Those little,
what, John?
Those little silences, and is that the mic going on and off?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because at that point, bodies are flying all around the place, and buttons are being mashed.
Right, all right. Who's that?
That's Tasso.
Oh.
Big man.
Is it Tasso or Tassos?
Either one works. I usually say Tassos more on the air because if you just say Tasso when people type it in on the internet, they forget the S and they get lost.
Because he's called me before, left a message, and he just says Tasso.
It's both.
Okay.
I still feel violated.
Why is that?
Because you practically teabagged me.
Well, you put him in the wall, didn't you? You said you were going to.
Yeah.
Which wall did he go in?
Yeah, I couldn't get to him.
You couldn't get to him. He was sitting on your chest.
I couldn't get to him because he had his balls in my mug. Whoa.
How was it? How do I taste?
Yeah. Nasty.
At what point did you guys calm down? 'Cause I can't imagine doing a show knowing that you can't lock the door and you don't know what the next thing is that's going to happen.
I think we finally decided that we were just going to calm down and let it go around 9:30ish.
Oh, so you tortured him for 2 hours. That's good.
We didn't. They did.
Oh, they tortured themselves.
Right. Because I think we, the first time we came in about 7:30, 7:40, and I think we were gone by 8:15, maybe.
Okay. No.
We were here later than that?
Yeah, because you had a gap between, I think, the third time and then the fourth and the fifth time. Between those, I think you were ultimately done around 8:40. So it was about an hour of torture. But then after that, we still had, Rob calling in saying you've got 30 seconds before we come back in.
Yeah, that's even worse. It's even worse than actually doing something.
It is.
It's coming.
Right.
Nothing you can do about it. It's on the way.
And we figured that was the case, but at the same time, you don't want to, just in case it's, exactly, you still want to put up at least somewhat of a defense if you can.
It's like Mark Davis. I got an email from him over the weekend. He says, I know it's an annual event with you guys. I know it's coming. What are you going to do to me at the state fair?
What is it?
We got no plans.
None.
How late does the fair run? Is it the 20th?
I'll look it up.
I mean, we still got a few weeks, right?
Yeah,
at least two.
He just started last week, so this is his second week.
Okay, he broadcast every day from the fair.
Every day.
All right, so there's no chance of missing it.
Actually, I thought it was just Thursday and Friday. Because the first day he was out there, I think with the complications of the national show that he's doing now, that I think they were just doing a couple of days of the week.
Oh. What you call... Hang on a second. Rob. Call over to WBAP and find out what days Mark's broadcasting. All right, thanks. You still there?
Yeah. Just getting my crap ready so I can get out of here.
Where are you going? Where are you?
At work. Sitting at my desk.
What is it you do?
Work for a small telecom company that as a project manager.
What's your current project?
We kind of balance multiples at a time because we sell voice over IP phone systems, so you've got multiple clients going at one time, just depending on how big they are and what they got and all that crap.
Is the VoIP? Is that the way you say it?
Voice over IP or VoIP, yeah.
Yeah. Is that worth getting?
I mean, like people that have houses your size normally have phone systems in their house, and they all run it off their data network.
I don't understand.
It's all one big conglomerate, but it just depends on your preference. I mean, I asked you that when you first moved in if you wanted one. You're like, I don't need one.
Well, so I don't know what a VoIP is.
That's voice over internet protocol?
Yeah, it's basically to be able to take voice traffic and move it over the Ethernet.
So that then becomes your phone line?
Well, wait a minute. Ethernet into the internet?
Well, Ethernet, in other words, over a data network.
Well, I have a data network in the house. That's the way the broadband travels around the house if it's not using the wireless.
Okay.
Right.
Do you use, at that point, for your phone service, do you use the broadband?
You would still have... you could probably bring in, you could use a broadband, I guess, just depending on your setup.
I thought that's what it was. I thought the VoIP thing, that's why it's called Internet Protocol.
Yeah, but, I mean, you're going to have...
How long you been there?
I'm sorry, what are we doing here? I don't have to sit here and justify my job to you. You know, pay me.
I'm trying. Obviously, you don't seem to have a handle on your
I have
occupation.
I'm trying to get my crap ready, and you're flustering me.
All right, I'll ask somebody else then. Dan, do you know anything about it?
God, no.
Because I saw some of the stuff at Circuit City over the weekend that said, use your broadband for your phone service.
Right, I've heard that.
I think what Tasso's trying to say is that it just depends on your setup. In other words, you probably have a couple of different options of how you want to do it, and it just depends. Someone like him would have to actually get in there and take a look at it to see which would be the best.
Well, it would have to be using the internet for your phone service, because it's called Voice over Internet Protocol.
Right.
All right. Why is it he was confused? I just wonder what the service is like, what the quality is like. Yeah. Because when my broadband goes down, obviously I would lose my phone service.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if you don't have a backup.
Yeah. All right. How we doing, Chloe?
All right, 750 on KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Dan O'Malley.
Did I back up? Yeah, I think I did. Well, let me hear the beginning of the attack again. I like to wait for Tassos' manly call.
Sure. This year on Live 105.3 with Weekend News.
Oh, no! Wrong has got me! Ah, mother effer! Get away from me! I'm away! Get away! Get away!
All right, Dan, what is cut number 3? Is that where we come in with the cake?
I'm not sure what order Rob put those in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All those phone calls about the VoIP?
Yeah, everyone's got a different opinion.
All right. Stick them on hold.
According to Brad, they're gone. There's a black pickup truck that is not sitting in the parking lot, right? Gone. All right. You can...
Where the chicks pull the truck around front.
Oh, okay. Seriously.
Not sitting in the parking lot, right? Gone. All right. You can unbarricade us now.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, come on. They're gone. They're gone.
Those chairs stay. Rest of the night. If you want out, you can burrow. President Bush countered conservative displeasure Saturday. Yeah, burrow. Today, with a detailed defense of his Supreme Court nominee, saying White House counsel Harriet Miers would bring to the bench vast experience in the courtroom and at the highest levels of government. A growing number on the right have expressed displeasure with Bush's selection of Miers to replace retiring Justice Sandra Day O'Connor on the Supreme Court. The grumbling stems from Miers' career, which encompassed 28 years as a corporate attorney.
See, I'm even nervous for him because I don't know when we're coming in. I don't know how he's reading the news.
I never realized how bad the audio in that room was either until I hear it like this.
Well, this doesn't sound like a good copy either.
It's a hollow and empty. Yeah, it's coming.
Supreme Court. The grumbling stems from Miers' career, which encompassed 28 years as a corporate attorney in Texas.
Now, is that noise because I've got this pumped all the way up because the level's low, or is there some kind of hiss in that room?
There's actually, it kind of depends on the day. Sometimes there is a bit of a hiss. I think it's also because a little bit of the audio.
Okay.
From the multiple copies made of it.
All right, like a tape hiss.
Yes.
Okay. You okay, Chloe?
Justice Sandra Day O'Connor on the Supreme Court. The grumbling stems from Miers' career, which encompassed 28 years as a corporate attorney in Texas, stints as a member of the city of Dallas City Council, and as chairwoman of the Texas Lottery Commission, and since 2001, a top member of Bush's White House staff. None of the positions provide a public record clearly identifying her as a strong conservative, which I think is funny.
It's hot in here. It's really hot in here. And I'm feeling kind of dizzy.
The studio kind of smells. Did you fart?
No.
It must be Russ's ass.
Yeah, it's old. Well, after a while, things collect in there, and they just never make it out. Then when he decides to spread them and sit on my chest and try to teabag me, something crept out.
It was not an attempt on his part. It was a full-on execution.
By the way, I will now burn this T-shirt completely. There's no way I'll...
Hold on. What is her up?
Sorry, I just want to let you know that Mark Davis at WBAP is broadcasting Thursdays and Fridays only at the State Fair this year.
All right, thank you. So we got a few days to plan something this week, if we were going to do something.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear this shirt again.
I'm surprised you're still wearing it.
Hold on. You're right.
Oh, so you have another one underneath. So you're smart. You're double layered.
Yes, I have to be. I'm fat.
What does that have to do with you being fat?
That's a mental thing.
2 shirts makes you look skinnier?
Doesn't make me look as...
bulky?
No.
Heavy.
No.
Like why you put 2 straps on something.
Yeah.
You don't just put 1.
Fly off on the freeway.
The one underneath. So you're smart. You're double layered.
Yes, I have to be. I'm fat.
What does that have to do with you being fat?
That's a mental thing.
2 shirts makes you look skinnier?
Doesn't make me look as
bulky?
No.
Heavy?
No.
Rotund?
No.
Plump?
Jello-like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Doesn't jiggle so much when you walk. Things kind of stay into place. Like right now, see if I do that. See these kind of
they jiggle. Oh.
What'd I tell you? 2 shirts that wouldn't jiggle so much.
All right. Mayor Ray Nagin on Friday, mayor of New Orleans, of course, said he wants to allow Las Vegas-style gambling in the city's larger hotels as a way to jumpstart the economy after Hurricane Katrina. The plan calls for a large-scale gambling area in the city's central business district, stretching from...
All right, I can't wait anymore. How long before we come back in?
It's pretty close.
What are you doing? Are you out circling? Just waiting?
I don't know.
Having some more Blue Bottle?
Absolutely. I mean, they already have Harrah's down there, and right now it's still closed. But what better way to jumpstart an economy of any kind, other than what's the next best alternative to gambling and prostitution?
I don't know. I'm still dizzy.
Oh, Jesus! He's whizzing everywhere!
Did I pee this time?
What?
Everything was wet.
Yeah.
You actually in their room.
And me.
Jeez. This is sick. With the cake, is this the cake also?
No, this
multimedia.
Yeah, you never have the cake.
Oh, it's a layer.
Yeah, this is the prelude to the cake.
Right.
I don't know. I'm still dizzy.
Oh, Jesus! He's whizzing everywhere!
You were whizzing on him?
It's leaking!
Sounds like transmission from a plane that's going down.
Yeah, it does.
It's leaking! Cheers to burn! Go home! How many chairs?
How many chairs do you have in front of the door?
4. Yeah. Rob turned into Daryl Johnson and lead block through the studio.
He blocked my ass. He went through you. I thought you said they went home, Brad. Did you lie? You lied. You lied! You little bastard!
He did, because he saw us in the hall.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Well, so you were waiting up for a movement, and then you decided to do it in the studio?
It's got to go somewhere, and he decided to point at the back of my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
See what happens when you miss out on the Saturday shows?
I missed.
Lied? He lied!
Fired. Go home.
What was the wet substance? I couldn't see anything. All I
Smell
felt.
your shirt.
I don't want to.
Smell your shirt.
I don't want to.
Smell it. Because I don't want to smell mine. Smell your shirt.
I don't want to.
Then take it off. Because I think it's...
You smell it.
I think it had a hint of...
Brad, come in here and smell my shirt.
Color to it.
Lying ass. Wolfman.
I know.
I think that was in the track.
I don't want to do anything.
All right, so it started a new one?
Yeah.
We all right, Chloe?
Yeah.
All right.
The next one should be the cake.
All right. Would you like to hear the cake one? Or are you tired of this?
No. I want to hear about the cake and how it got in your area.
I don't think the cake gets into Russ until I think the 5th time you come in.
Okay.
So this time the cake is just being
flung like monkey poo.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you have your own cake.
Now, I know we should.
Come here, Brad.
You're a mess. You got cake smeared all over your forehead.
Did you find your camera?
All right, I skipped something then.
Yeah. Where was the cake attack?
I don't know. This goes from the P to now the cake.
It's already smeared.
So there's a track missing in here. There's got to be.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, because obviously the cake's already on my forehead.
At what point did you guys send, what's his name? Brad out with the football helmet to look for us. Is that when we came back in with the cake, or is that afterwards?
That was afterwards. You used him on the 5th entry.
Oh, okay.
The 4th entry.
Yeah, here's your lookout guy.
You see him first. His hand's going in the door.
And it was horrible because we told Brad, we said, are they still here? And he's like, I don't know. We said, well, put your helmet on and go check. So, and the timing was perfect. It's as if he walked out of the producer studio, and then within the 3 seconds it takes to get from one studio to the other, he's coming in, except he's under Russ and Rob's arms, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Here's your narc.
Yeah.
Where do you want him?
Delivered him back to you.
You got cake smeared all over your forehead.
Did you find your camera?
It's in the office, I think. I don't think Brad brought it in here.
All right, we'll take a break in a minute and go get it before I clean up.
I can go grab it right now if you want.
How long before you tell Brad to go look for us?
It was like a week then.
No, I don't want a week thing.
Sorry.
What are we? Never mind. I won't even ask a question. I think he's in our studio at this point, and we had told him that when he was in the producer studio. Protect the host. Protect the host. Protect the host.
You're slapping him. You're slapping Brad now.
Loosen your neck. I'm going to move it. Are you learning about football? Yes.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't care.
Learned. We'll be back. Who are you calling?
Russ.
Like
all right,
answer his phone. I don't care.
We're missing a big clump.
Yeah, we're missing the cake attack where you get it in the hole.
Yeah. You guys did get it on tape, right?
Oh, absolutely. We were played that late, like in the 10 o'clock hour of our show.
Oh, all right. We'll see if we can hunt it down.
Will do.
Do I want to hear this phone call to me? Does it matter?
I don't think it necessarily matters.
You're just calling to see if he's gone.
Yeah, we were calling to see if he was gone. Of course.
I answer the phone?
Yes, surprisingly enough.
All right.
Maybe he will. You never know. We'll find out if he's here or not. Go away.
Oh yeah, because you call him on his cell phone. It's not like it's not like he'll say, "No, yeah, we left."
Well, I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe we're dumb enough to believe it.
He's not going to answer. You know why?
Oh, Rob's here.
Hey there.
Russ,
What?
you're on the air. Can we talk to you?
What do you want?
Trashed.
Can we talk to you on the air? All right.
I think I sound trash because it's a speakerphone.
No.
I think that's it.
What?
You're on the air. Can we talk to you?
What do you want?
Can we talk to you on the air?
What do you want?
Where are you?
I'm sitting out in the parking lot.
Why?
I'm just trying to work up some pre-ejaculate.
Oh, come on.
It's the only thing that hadn't flown.
Haven't you had enough of me?
Yeah.
Not quite yet. Just enough to dribble.
Well, I'm wet with dribble, so you've accomplished your mission.
Well, which one? Dan or Tassos? Who's wet?
I'm wet.
We're
Dan's
all
wet.
wet.
Tasso's only a little bit wet. So if you haven't completely fulfilled your mission, you can come get him. I am now an
Excuse you?
innocent. Shut
No.
up. You hush. I'm now an innocent bystander. I wore cake.
Hey, so Tassos is still experiencing anal dryness.
And tearing, possibly.
Well,
Let me hear I don't really care about the phone call. The last one is from Rob, and he just says, you guys got 30 seconds, and then something's about to happen. And then they sat on that one for about an hour, right? Yeah. Great. Okay. There's the audio back if you guys need it for your show. Was the cake thing worth looking for?
Yeah, it is. Because that's the two times. The first time is when you come in flinging it, and then the second time is when I cram it in your...
So you come back in naked, so he can get, that's how he gets it in your area.
Yeah.
Did you spend any time Saturday night with your clothes on?
Yeah, in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotta clean up.
All right. Well, you want a break here? All right, we'll be back.
to the Russ Martin Show. Now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
A very limited number of VIP packages are being auctioned off for the 3rd annual Russ Martin Show Strip-Off at La Bear. Details are online at russmartin.com.
Thank you. Excuse me a second.
Allergies?
No.
What's the matter?
I got somebody that wants me to slap my name on their hot sauce.
Okay.
So they sent a bottle up.
Is it scorching?
It's pretty bad. You want to taste it?
Sure. I love hot sauce.
Look over there in the cooler. It's a bottle, no label. That's it. Yeah. You can stick your pinky in there if you want.
Jesus. Am I going to light up?
No, I put too much in. You don't like it?
It's okay. Too sweet for me.
You see. Chloe, you want some?
Yeah, sure. Nothing phases me.
Say it again?
So nothing phases me when it comes to hot sauce.
Oh. Well, here, have a tug. Where are you going?
He did not. Just swig that.
It's pretty good.
That's it. Nothing else?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it takes a second to light you up.
I like it. I like the sweetness and the tanginess of it.
Taste it again. What is it, like a roasted? Something in here is roasted.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
It's a little too sweet.
Oh.
It's a nice combo. Like it's sweet and it's got a nice bite to it.
Yeah. Do you want to taste it, Dan?
Yeah. Is it just it's just some homemade?
Yeah. Well, they've already gone through the process of he had the recipe, sent it off, they analyzed it, broke it down, made it in mass batch, and then let it sit there to see what its shelf life is.
Oh, okay.
So he's gone through all of that.
Is he a local company?
Yeah.
Maybe I might like it better if it was on something.
It looks almost like salsa.
Yeah. Stick your finger in there. Cole, did you really take a tug?
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't do that.
Well, I do like that
I
sweetness.
like it because it has substance too.
And it's got something roasted in it. I just don't know what.
Maybe just the peppers.
And garlic.
Or garlic, yeah.
Jalapeno?
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
All right.
Do you know what all's in it?
No. So, I'll go through the bottle and decide if I'm going to stick my name on it, and then percentage goes back to the foundation.
Excellent.
I thought about doing it myself a while back. I didn't realize it was that entailing.
Yeah. To finally get something on the market.
Well, we can market it. That's not an issue. But it's everything that you got to go through to make sure you're not selling something that's going to kill somebody.
I didn't know that.
Because after everything gets broken down, then they got to do all the nutritional information.
So lab does that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they let it sit?
Then they leave it set on the shelf, and I guess they check it every day and see how long before crap grows in it. And that way you know what its shelf life is.
Okay.
All right. Dan, did you guys, what is this cut in here?
Yeah, I got the a different CD. It's just track 6. It should be in your CD player already. Track 6 is when you come in and start flinging the cake.
All right.
And then track 7 is when you use Brad, our associate producer, as the battering ram.
All right.
And at the end of that, track 7 is when you get the cake in your tutor.
Okay. Do these have the big lead in, or does it go straight to the
These are just good. These two go just straight to it.
All right, good.
No lead in.
All right.
Oh, come on! What's the problem?
Hold on.
How did we do it? We just kicked the door open and the cake came in?
Yeah, pretty much. Like the previous times when you used Rob as your brute force.
Right.
He leaps through the door, and then at this point, since he's shorter than you, you kind of reach up over the top of him with the cake in your right hand and you just start flinging it.
All right. Like a monkey at a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
A naked monkey.
Was I naked this time?
Actually, I don't think you were.
Wow.
That would be overkill.
Yeah.
Too much of a good thing.
I don't push a bit.
What's the problem?
Hold on. What is that? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Dan, stop touching it.
It's moist.
It's on your back. It's all over your back. It's on the microphone.
All right, that's the end of that one, right?
Yeah, and then just right after that, I tasted it.
Are you actually tasting it, or we come back in?
No, this time right here, that's track 7. That's the one where you use Brad as the battering ram in the studio.
It's very confusing.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
And I was there.
It's hard to do play-by-play when you have a 45-year-old man coming at you naked, and then later some wet substance that I don't even want to know what it was.
I understand.
And then the cake.
Then you send your lookout to go find us.
And then he comes back in after finding you, except he's under your arm.
Right. Did we just drop him?
Yeah.
Because I forgot how that played out.
Yeah, you started to let him go, and then I tried to, make sure his head didn't hit straight to the floor, even though I probably should if he was wearing a helmet.
Yeah, the helmet, yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing left on this disc, so there's no me getting cake in the hole. It goes from 7 back to cut number 1.
It should have been on there.
All right. I think people get the flair of what happened Saturday.
I think so.
All right.
So you took your pants off again, and that's how you got it in the toot.
I suppose.
Actually, as they were leaving at that point, that's when I grabbed a clump of the cake off the floor and pulled your pants down as you were going out and smeared away.
Okay. So that didn't, but that did happen on here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
And you didn't know it until the next day when you showered? You didn't go home and shower cake off your toot?
It didn't really flash on me at that instant that it was...
that you were wearing Betty Crocker.
That it was impacted.
Yeah, I can see how you get spooked the next day in the shower. Like, what in the...
And you got to hurry up and get it before it goes down the drain. Otherwise, I'd have forgotten.
Don't know what it is.
Yeah. All right, you ready for news?
Chunks of something, sure.
Mm-hmm. Did you do a legal ID at 5 o'clock? All right. All right, 5:22. J.D. Ryan's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Duke's, where our very own Chloe is going to be on Thursday from 9 to 11 o'clock. That's on Beltline Road in Addison. And Chloe's also going to be at the Knox Street Pub on Saturday from 9 to 11. It's on McKinney in Dallas. Okay, Monday, October 10th, 2005. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 31 today. Mario Lopez, 32. Brett Favre is 36 today. Tanya Tucker's still around at 47. She's not 47.
How old is she?
She's older than that. Yeah, 47. David, I don't know, maybe she is. She's been around a long time, so that's hard to believe. David Lee Roth is 51 today. Ben Vereen is 59. On Saturday night, and
how old was she when she was dating Glenn Campbell? Was she in her 20s?
I think if she was teens.
Well,
I want to say 19.
That was in the 80s.
Okay, I thought I'm just.
So that would make her in her late 40s.
Okay, she just seems older than that. Because I remember playing her in '75 on the radio. That was a long time ago. Saturday night, Associated Press television news cameraman. Did you see the video of these cops beating this guy up?
Yeah.
On Bourbon Street, taped 5 police officers beating up the guy. The suspect, a 64-year-old black man named Robert Davis, has been arrested for public intox and who's struggling during the arrest, twisting, flailing, all that kind of stuff. They basically pummeled him. And then they go over and they threaten the photographers. That looked real good. They go over to the AP guy, push him back on the car and go, I've been here 6 weeks, trying to save lives. Get out of here.
I understand that. There was probably a lot of frustration of everything that went on in New Orleans over the past 6 weeks, 2 months.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you take a guy that's already subdued and punch him in the head.
That's true. You shouldn't have punched him in the head. But he was resisting. He was resisting arrest.
I didn't see that.
Well, even
I saw where the it looked like, I don't know if he was specifically doing this, but the cop on horseback
was blocking. Yeah, he was backing that horse up, and every time the cameraman moved, that horse backed up further.
All right.
He was trying to keep him from videotaping it, which is understanding. It was an ass whipping. Happened there on the streets. Anyway, the 3 officers were suspended, arrested, and charged with simple battery.
Simple battery?
Simple battery.
They punched this guy in the head, at least the video that I saw, 3 times? 4?
3 or 4.
And then he's down on the ground
and
with blood. Yeah, with blood around him.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look good, I know. And it had to be a black guy and it had to be white cops. They just can't help themselves.
I know, I'm looking at the video and went, at least let one black cop be in there so this doesn't turn into another racial thing.
It is. It's going to be there.
Hey, you know what? Maybe this one is. They had no reason to be slapping that guy around.
Not Republican talks, you'd think. A 64-year-old. 4 cops.
I think they had him under control. It looked like he was already handcuffed by the time they were punching him. Looked like his head was going into the wall.
He was turned around up against the wall. And that's what all the bystanders, you hear on the videotape, the bystanders going, he quit fighting him when then they started punching him in the head. Well, you're going to fight back if someone starts punching you in the head.
Yeah.
You know? You care about the earthquake thing going on. Shopkeepers clashed with looters.
What do you want me to say?
Well, I just wondered if
I mean, what response are you really looking for? Because honestly,
a lot to get on here. But
honestly, I don't care.
I know
but it's a tragic event, and I don't want to be. Read it.
Okay, 30. Well, they think 30,000 people now have probably died from the.
Now you're right. Go to the next
Pakistan.
story.
Told you. Let's see. Former Education Secretary Bill Bennett on Saturday blamed the news media for distorting his remarks about aborting black babies, saying
all right, how's he spinning this one?
He said he was trying to make a bad argument in order to put down the idea.
No.
I know. That's not what he was doing at all. He said the meaning of his remarks linked to the crime rate with black abortions was reversed in many of the news reports. No, most of the news reports played it straight the way you said it.
Yeah, they played its audio.
Right.
Wasn't even a transcript.
No. We still have it if you care. Dozens of residents marched in protest outside the convention center where Bennett spoke, many saying they wanted to make sure he did not feel welcome in their community. For the first time since Hurricane Katrina, there will be no evacuees sleeping in our Reunion Arena. That's the last place that the evacuees left. American Red Cross put 125 of the last remaining evacuees in hotels on Sunday, so now they're getting to stay at the Hilton. Reunion Arena served as a long-running shelter, the longest-running shelter in Dallas' history during the hurricane crisis before it closed its doors over the weekend. It had 28,000 evacuees at one point.
Inside Reunion?
No, registered with the Red Cross. And they ate over some of the stats here, 180,000 meals.
All right. Yeah. Rob. See if you can hunt down that William Bennett guy. See if you can get him on the show, since you did such a fine job with Farrakhan.
Now you're going to hurt his feelings.
Why? I told him Farrakhan wasn't going to come on, and then he gets the phone call Friday. His schedule filled up.
Very, very busy.
There's no way he could come on today.
Mm-mm.
But we're going to stay in touch. Why even tell us that? He doesn't do interviews. He's not going to come on. He's not going to answer your questions. Boom, you're done.
That would have saved Rob about 4 days of work.
What is it, Michael?
Hey, Russ. I was just going to make a comment real quick. And I know it looked bad because I saw, excuse me, and...
Hold on.
Yes.
All right.
So,
hey.
Yeah.
I had to hit the delay. Try it again.
Okay. I'm sorry. All I'm saying is that I think it's not quite fair to make the comment yet that it was such a bad thing because we haven't seen... You don't know what happened 2 minutes before what we saw happen. We only saw a slight excerpt. So
the guy handcuffed and them punching him in the back of the head. See, here's hold on, Michael, shut up. I'm about to end this really quick. Punching somebody in the back of the head isn't a matter of subduing them. That's punishment. He's handcuffed, and there's 3 other officers around him. You didn't need to be punching that guy in the head and having it bounce off the wall to subdue him. It's a nice thought if you're trying to find out if it's actually hollow inside, but that wasn't what they were doing.
I agree, but what we...
Well, then thank you. I don't have to see the rest of the video to know that. I know in most instances, it's a good idea. You don't know what led up to that. I do know that he was subdued. Right. They got his hands behind his back. He's not moving around. There's 3 cops. It's a 64-year-old guy. They're punching him in the back of the head. Why is the cop trying to block the video camera if there ain't nothing going on?
Nothing to see here.
Normally, any other time, I'd say, let's see the whole thing. Let's make sure that we're not taking this beating out of context, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Unless the guy was wiggling around somehow and we weren't able to see it on video.
Yeah, or like I said, if there was a gun involved, which there wasn't. I saw the old man drop the cell phone. That's all he did.
Unless I missed it, he was already handcuffed.
Yes, he was.
And he was pushed up against the wall, and you had 3 other guys, including the officer that was holding him. You can't swing. You can't do anything. He's not biting at anybody. I don't see the issue here, and I don't see how you take that and say, well, let's make sure that we look at the whole movie. I don't think it's going to change the story.
That scene is plenty.
Right.
All right. Ever called in sick at work on a beautiful sunny day? Well, a new survey shows you have plenty of company, according to CareerBuilder.com. Annual survey of the folks that basically don't come to the office for one reason or another. 43% of workers say they've called in sick with bogus excuses. Some of the excuses were, I'm too fat to get into my work pants. The ghost in my house kept me up all night. And this is my favorite, I'm too drunk to drive 10 to work today. Chrysler is voluntarily recalling about 300,000 vehicles with a potential defect that could prevent the driver from putting the transmission in park.
Excuse me a second. Who is that?
It's Gary from the Grove.
I heard from him for a while.
Where you been, Gary?
I'm working as usual.
Where you been?
Where you been, punk?
What do you want?
Let me tell you something, man.
All right.
I sit here day after day and week after week and listen to you run your big mouth. And I'll tell you what right now, I think someone ought to jump on you and beat the dog crap out of you. It won't take 5 or 6 guys. It might take just one.
All right.
Because you ain't nothing but a Rudy Poo, hard trash.
Busted your character there, Gary.
Yeah. It's that this doesn't come off as you being violent or hate me if you laugh right in the middle of it. Starting, I tell you what, I'll put you on hold and we'll start this again.
I'll start reading the story. You can interrupt me.
No, I don't have to. 2? Hi, Daniel.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what I was saying was...
Hold on. Is this the same guy? Why is he picking up like I've already talked to him?
Probably explain the story once to Dan.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, now I work for a police department, and I've dealt with drunks before, and I've been with a lot of officers that deal with drunks before. That first officer that walked up to him, that 64-year-old dude, had a couple of inches on him and definitely reach and weight. And if he's popping him in the face, there's a dang good reason for it. It's not because he just felt like wailing on a dude.
Well, what did you think when you saw the video?
When I saw the video, I've seen that done in a lot of agencies right here in the Metroplex, and the only reason that got on the news is because there happened to be an Associated Press guy right there.
What's the, are you a cop?
No, I'm in the police academy right now, but I work with cops.
All right. So you're going to give me your professional opinion on this?
Yeah, that right there, when you're fighting with a drunk, even if you got 4 or 5 guys there with you, that dude was big. And when somebody gets drunk,
right,
you never know how strong they're going to get. He might not have just been drunk. We don't know that yet because we don't have the toxicology reports. I'm not defending the only thing I saw wrong with the video, to tell you the truth, was that sergeant that pushed the Associated Press guy.
Yeah, what was he pissed off about?
The only thing I can chalk it up to is he's been dealing with so many people in Louisiana.
Yeah, he got caught slapping somebody around. What is a police technique called that they use to punching his head into the wall? What's that called?
That's just hitting a dude. It's him or me.
It ain't.
Put him on the ground.
I'm always going to be the first one to say, you know what? Let's look at all of this, especially with if it's cops, because there's crap that goes along with this stuff. This one, I don't see a way to skew it.
Well, that's the thing. You know, it's just when you're out there and you're on the street and dealing with somebody, you can have all the training in the world, but that still doesn't mean when somebody's fighting with you and you're trying to put them in handcuffs that you're not going to haul off and whack him in the face, because it's you or him. And if he overpowers you and gets your gun, you're going to wind up like that officer in Pennsylvania.
How was he going to get the gun with his hands cuffed behind his back?
They weren't cuffed at first. When the first few times he popped him in the face, they were trying to hold on to his hands.
So they didn't have him cuffed when he was getting punched in the back of the head?
When he was laying down on the back of the ground, I couldn't see if he had his hands cuffed or not. I've watched it a couple of times.
I don't think it mattered at that point.
No, really.
Yeah. But at that point, if he was still wailing with him, trying to squirrel with him on the ground, I wouldn't have hit him in the face, but he'd definitely get, it's called pain compliance. You're going to do what they're telling you to do, or it's going to hurt. It's you or the officers, and the officers aren't going to let you win, because that's their lives. That's a lot of people's lives. the officers can't be running around thinking about, okay, this is going to be on the damn Associated Press.
I understand that, but at a certain point, even though that would be my first take, this guy's pissed me off. You know what?
Yeah.
A couple of smacks.
Yeah, a couple of smacks in the back of the head. Just say, don't do that again, and then you go from there. But cops, we expect more out of those guys.
Yeah, and it's awful that this is going to be on the news. So, like I said, I mean, the guys lost their jobs over this. But
why would they lose their jobs if this was SOP?
If this was regular everyday thing, then nobody would have heard about it. This happens every day.
All right,
so Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
All right, just like any other crime. There are a lot of crimes that go on. Not everybody gets caught. So these guys got caught. We don't cut them loose. There are no penalties.
No, if they're not going to.
I tell you what. I appreciate the fact you're in Academy. Why don't you finish it and then call me back? Is that another cop?
Mm-hmm. Be different if the old man was even facing him. He was facing the wall.
Yeah.
Hard to swing on somebody when you're not looking at him.
Yeah.
What? What now?
Nothing. Just the image of the wall coming at you.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just addressing this guy that just called. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Finish the academy. I've been a cop for 12 years. Yeah, the guys were just frustrated and they lost it. You know, and they made a big mistake and they're going to pay for it.
Yeah, that's the vibe that I got out of it. Is everything, and the sergeant was right. That screaming at the AP guy. You can scream at the AP guy. I don't think pushing him down on the car and getting in his mug. I think that was probably over the line.
It was,
but
he had a point.
You're going to get what's coming to you.
Right.
I mean, you know you're on camera, so why'd you do it?
Right. They had been there for a long time. They're the cops that stayed through the entire hurricane.
And they've lost their homes, and and some of their families are scattered.
I get the frustration part, but don't tack on to it.
No, just arrest the guy, get him out of there, get it over with.
All right, thanks, sir.
Don't whip up on it.
All right.
Everything else, they had to be white officers, and they have to be a black guy, and that's just going to add more fuel.
Right. You know, at least carry a black officer around.
Oh, throw down?
Yeah, throw down black cop. Hold on. I'm not done. Hold on a second. All right. Hi, Jay.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm an officer, and we're trained that you can actually hit somebody in the face, and they call it distractionary technique.
You're making that up.
Are you jacking me, or is that real?
No, I'm being serious.
Say it again.
I call it a distractionary technique.
And that actually helps in the subduction of a perp?
Well, when you get punched in the face, don't you think it's going to distract you enough that you can maybe do something?
Yeah, punch.
Well, this guy didn't need distraction. He couldn't see these punches coming. It was the back of his head.
Why is that?
They were hitting him in the back of the head.
The one that I saw, they were hitting him in the front of the head.
No, this is the back.
You talking about after they had him handcuffed on the ground?
No, they had him. It looked like they had him cuffed and turned around facing the wall, and that's when he's getting it in the back of the head. You kind of lose you lose the magic of it if they don't see it coming.
Okay, well, when you saw him on the ground, he only had one handcuff on, so he wasn't totally handcuffed.
Okay,
but he's subdued. 3 guys had him.
I don't like second guessing cops, but this one got a little squirrely.
Yeah, whenever you only have one handcuff on, it's not subdued. So situation's not totally under control till you have both handcuffs on.
All right, so why not make some kind of maneuver to subdue him as opposed to punching him in the back of the head?
What else can you do?
It's funny to see, and it's kind of entertaining to watch. And I'm sure the sounds, there was some entertainment value there too, but I don't get the rest of it.
Well, sorry.
All right. Thanks for clearing it up.
What was that? Distractionary? What do you call it?
Technique?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, distractionary technique.
Also known as the punch in the puss.
All right, go ahead.
Drew Bledsoe and the Cowboys jumped on the Philadelphia Eagles with 2 early touchdowns and turned it into a stunning 33-10 victory on Sunday. Cowboys led 17-0 before the Eagles had a first down.
What was the score on the OU game?
It ended up being
what?
45-12 Texas. Yeah.
You won on the over, but you lost on everything else.
So it's a wash?
No, actually, I'm pretty sure you're going to owe money, actually.
Now, didn't I bet the parlay, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I owe money.
Yeah, because you had you put 200 on OU, lost that one. You put 100 on the over, that's where you won. But then you also put 50 on the parlay.
All right. Now I get you the cash.
Alrighty. Jamie Foxx was born in Texas, and he said he's glad he left. He told Playboy magazine, there are certain aspects of racism that I couldn't deal with then, and I don't have to now, like going to the other side of the tracks and being called the N-word every day. To have my friends get death threats and things just because they were popular in school, I'm not the type to forgive that. It's the same now. You're dealing with the South. It's hard to change tradition, he says. That's in Playboy.
What about in the course of beating one of these guys, if you just have a blow-up black cop?
Just to pop out of the trunk?
Yeah. Hey, just kind of pull the inflation thing and he pops up.
So he's there.
There's a black cop in the crowd. It seems to calm the situation.
Everybody calms. Jessica Biel is Esquire magazine's sexiest woman alive. Last year, by the way, the sexiest woman alive was Angelina Jolie. Jessica is 23, by the way. Some of the other ladies in here.
Jessica who?
Biel. It's B-I-E-L.
Yeah.
You put her at the sexiest woman?
I don't know if I'd put her as the sexiest woman, but if I remember correctly, she's on my list.
Your hump list?
Yeah.
I come closer to Jessica Alba.
She's hot.
I don't even know what this Biel chick looks like. Kind of model-ish looking, but nothing just dramatic.
Well, as with most of the starlets, it depends on how much makeup and hair that they've had done that day. But in everything she's done, she's in really good shape. So she's got a good tummy. She's lean.
Who else is on the list? They only have one?
No, she's the sexiest. They have some other people like Sharon Stone's on there this year. Renee Russo's 51. She's on there.
She's 51 or she's 51 on the list?
She's 50. No, she's 51 years old.
How many chicks on the list?
The total list is, I don't have the whole list here. This is just a press release story from Esquire. They haven't come out with the whole list yet.
All right.
They've just come out with a few people.
Got it.
She's on top. Jessica Biel.
All right.
Ashley Simpson was on Saturday Night Live this past weekend, and this time nothing went wrong. Her first number was Catch Me When I Fall, a song that she wrote after the big humiliation thing when she got caught using a vocal guide when she performed on Saturday Night Live last year. For the most part, she sang just with a piano to accompany her. And the second and final number was a more upbeat track. It was called Boyfriend. Let's skip that one.
What'd you skip?
It's just a list of 40 things that only happen in the movies from NostalgiaCentral.com.
Why are you skipping it?
I don't know. I can read some of them. It's just kind of some silly things that they say only happen in movies.
All right, let's skip it.
It was always... Okay, let's just move on. Contrary to what you've heard, the Batman house, by the way, did not burn down. We talked about that last week.
I understand. I got the wrong address.
I got this 60 million times. The military is just allowed recruiters to start signing up high school dropouts without a GED. They're advertising this on Craigslist.org. You ever heard of this? It's a website. If you're not familiar with Craigslist.org, it is totally free. It's a bulletin board style website with local listings for 115 cities across the U.S. And it's a great way to find cheap stuff for sale, like a roommate and things like that, or jobs. And a job post on the New York Craigslist.
I didn't know you had to have a GED to get into the service. Is that what it says?
Yes. But they're now allowing them, because they need so many people, they're allowing them to come in without it.
I'm okay with that.
They said that basically this was on the New York City when they're looking for a few good men. The Marines are actually advertising for people now since the numbers are so low.
All right.
U.S. Weekly reports that there's new Britney Spears sex tape floating around, supposedly a member of Kevin Federline's little group.
Who?
Kevin Federline. Oh. Daddy. Of course, now they're not getting along. Now that she's had a baby and everything, he's out partying again, they say. And not paying attention. What a shock, because that's what he did with his previous... I don't even think he was married to them.
She already had the baby? She just pregnant?
No, they had the baby a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
The New York Post...
What do they name it? They come up with something squirrely?
It had Preston in it.
Okay.
It wasn't like Apple or any of the new freaky Hollywood names. It was more normal.
Nicolas Cage named his kid Kal-El?
Yeah, after Superman.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Chris Cagle was excited about becoming a new dad. He's a country singer. You don't know who he is. Only to find out that actually...
Talking to me or the audience?
You. Well, okay. The audience probably knows who he is. He's not that big of a star. Right. But the bad part about this is they made a big deal about him having a new baby, and his wife or his girlfriend, rather, they're all excited. And they come to find out it's not his kid. The website asks at this point...
How did they find out so quick?
Obviously, their DNA tests. They always questioned it. You know they did. He says on his website, as many of you are aware, I've been anxiously awaiting the addition of my new baby in my life. The baby has been born and both mother and child are in good health since the birth. However, we've discovered that biologically the child is not mine. I will respect my privacy at this time.
Doesn't say what he's going to do?
He's on the road. She's obviously screwing around. But you have to suspect it to go out and do a DNA test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or do people with money just automatically get a test like that?
Maybe the blood type was something
different,
couldn't have been anything to do with him. And at that point, he said, maybe we should look further into this.
I've been on the road a lot. Who you've been with? Lindsay Lohan wants us all to believe that she smacked her Mercedes-Benz convertible into a van in West Hollywood because of paparazzi. That may not be the case, according to the Los Angeles Times. Investigators don't believe that the photographer's caused. They said basically that she was speeding at this point. One of the guys said the car doesn't need wings to fly, so she was doing like 75 down a side street. But she wanted to blame it on the paparazzi.
You know what? That's not a bad throwdown excuse.
No, of course not.
This happened. People were chasing me.
Happened before.
Where the hell was I going to go?
Yeah. Let's see here. Well, we already know that. Katie Holmes is pregnant. One look at 24-year-old Jessica Alba.
Katie Holmes, that's one that Tom Cruise, right?
Right.
And they're not married, right?
No, they're not married.
And he's not going to let her take drugs when she has a kid.
Well, that's part of Scientology. You're not allowed to scream or take drugs.
What's the benefit of that?
I have no idea. The baby comes into the world in a peaceful atmosphere. That's what L. Ron Hubbard wrote in his book. I don't get it.
I don't know. She can't have anything?
Nope. Epidural, nothing. I don't know if it goes down to being as silly as aspirin or not. I don't know. All right, Jessica Alba. Actually, you look at her, you'd say pretty successful, but actually she had a lot of pain and misery growing up. This is a girl who had it easy all her life. That's what you'd think. Not really so. Jessica's childhood was plagued with illnesses, pain, and misery, so much so that she got very seriously into Christianity at one point, tried to make sense of it all. She said, I was questioning why I was on this planet. I was like, I'm not just floating through life like everybody else. I hate school. I hate my life. I hate my friends. And she said she was sick all the time, and then she finally got over all that, but through Christianity. Let's see here. Who said this? I would mount almost any woman. The most beautiful woman is the closest one. Is that Gene Simmons, Colin Farrell, or David Lee Roth?
Gene Simmons.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I've seen him at Cons.
Oh, I've seen him too.
Yeah. Yes, Rob?
I asked my mom to come by and shave you.
What? This day is strange. This is just...
Say it again?
I asked my mom to come by and shave you. She's here.
To shave you.
Shave me down?
Yeah. His mom?
Why'd you get your mom?
Well, because I was going to do it and you wouldn't let me. You said you wanted a woman to do it, so I called my mom.
The standard radio shtick would be for me to fight this and milk this for another hour.
Yeah.
Send her in.
Jesus.
She ain't going to want to shave me.
She had to come straight from work, so.
Why would she even come up here?
I don't know.
I think he meant somebody like Katana. When you said a check?
Well, that's why this is funny to him.
Oh, okay.
Anything, obviously, he thinks I'm going to balk, and I'm not going to let her do it. I'm going to let her shave every ounce that I own. Every piece of real estate. I don't care where it is. What? All right, what is... What?
I came right from the pumpkin patch.
Bless you.
I'm the pumpkin
Just
patch
stop.
princess.
Why are you dressed like a pumpkin?
I am the pumpkin patch princess. I brought my shaving cream, my razors, but most of all, someone called in and they said that I could stop and get coochie cream. I have the good stuff, and it's good for every part of your body.
Why are you dressed like a pumpkin?
I'm the pumpkin patch princess.
Lady, you don't work in a pumpkin patch.
I work in the pumpkin patch 1 month out of the year.
Excuse me a second. Rob, why is she dressed like this?
I am the pumpkin patch princess.
She, for church, she works at the pumpkin patch, and she tells stories to people when they come and buy pumpkins.
So you really dress like this out in the...
In the pumpkin patch.
What is that on your head?
That's my
Is that your
crown.
Pumpkin.
But
you can take the crown off to put on the headphones. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll still respect the title. Yeah.
So anyway, I stopped at Condoms to Go.
See, so Rob being wound up, obviously in the steroids.
No, it's not.
This is
No, this is for real.
Now,
you mean he's like that because of me?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Would you like a drink?
I'd love a drink.
What would you like?
Anything that's cold and wet, because we've got to get at this.
Do you like whiskey?
You can start, sure, with a little Coke.
Here, why don't you start with this, and then we'll chase it with a Coke later.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right.
Coochie.
Yeah.
We'll start with the shirt.
Yeah, you're going to get her more wound up?
What?
Oh, maybe I need another one.
Go ahead. How long does a coochie cream got to soak before you shave it off?
We just have to wet the area.
That's it?
And then gently massage.
Let me see the bottle.
Let me see the bottle.
Okay.
What are those razors? Is that specifically for this? Are those chick razors? What is that?
This is a chick razor.
All right.
I came prepared.
All right. What's this called, coochie cream?
It is coochie.
Rash-free, all-over body shave cream.
All over.
Where did you get this?
I stopped at Condoms to Go.
I wonder why is it you got to go there for stuff like this?
I have no idea.
Oh, because it's...
What's different in that than, say, Nair?
Yeah.
That's rash-free.
Hold on a second, sweetie. What? It's too bad the only good line from the day. Yeah. I got to hit the delay. God. Hold on.
So no bumps. Rash-free. It'll do it.
What about you? Do you use this?
I could.
Rob, what is that?
That's water.
Oh.
Not for me. For you.
You don't use this?
No, I just learned of that today.
Oh. So do you have bumps?
I don't really have bumps. Well, I have bumps in all the right places.
I understand. Let me see.
You know, see? That's my pumpkin patch.
Oh, she just showed me the shirt.
Yeah.
She was pulling up the pumpkin outfit. I thought we
were going to have a show.
We're going to get a shot of the patch.
My bumps.
So you're just doing my back?
No, of course not. We're starting with the back so that you relax, get comfortable, and we'll work our way around, down.
And the chest.
Well, and everywhere. We'll do a bikini shave. I mean, you're going to be out there. You're going to be out there. We want you neat. All over. Smooth.
Don't even look over here.
No rash.
I don't think she's going to stay.
Oh, you got it wrong.
Oh, God, there she goes.
I'm hooked up.
It's on.
How do I get unhooked?
No, you stay there. We got to take a break.
Oh.
And we'll come back and you can do this.
Okay. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not.
When was the last time you made love to anyone? Shut up, Rob. You sent her up here. When was the last time you got poked in the whiskers?
All right.
Shut up, John.
Well, that's that. I can't reveal that information. Let's just say I'm experienced.
Okay. When was the last time?
I'm mature. I'm not going to go there.
This year?
Could be.
That recent?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I don't know if you're seeing anybody.
I was for a while.
When did that end?
June.
How long did you date him?
Quite a while.
How long do you normally wait when you date before you actually?
When I'm into kind of commitments.
So how long do you wait?
At least an hour.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
At a certain age, you don't want to dick around.
No. You never know.
Yeah, I'd like to be in a long-term relationship. Lady, that long-term relationship may be the end.
Especially if you date someone your own age.
Yeah.
It doesn't last that long.
How long does it last?
Not long enough sometimes.
What's the oldest guy you ever slept with?
The oldest guy?
Yeah.
That I slept with?
Yeah.
79.
I heard Rob yell from in here.
How did that go?
Well, now you said slept with.
I meant
you
had sex. The oldest guy you had sex with?
In the 60s.
Mid, late?
Early.
What's that like?
It's good.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. It's great at this age. You have no hang-ups. You can just do whatever you want to do. You can feel wherever and however you want to feel.
What are you into?
Well, I'm not masochistic.
Well, I don't know.
But I'm supposed to be shaving your back.
Shut up, Rob.
We were going on a break, and I'm going to shave your back and shave you all over.
All right,
I'm good.
Okay.
When I'm good, I'm really good.
Hold on a
But when
second.
I'm bad, I'm a lot of fun.
Chloe, run in there and get those Indians for me. Just get me 2. This way I can ask questions and I don't have to dance around it. I can just show her.
Point.
I like to see what some of the things that she does.
Okay.
Hurry up. Okay. Okay. Say this is you and that's him.
Okay.
Do you guys do that?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
All right. You guys do that?
Yes.
Maybe at that
Are
age.
you kidding?
It's as loose as the other hole.
All right.
Oh, it's better. I'm telling you, it's so much better.
You're really making me uncomfortable.
Why?
Because this is Rob's mother.
How'd she get in here?
I'd give Rob run around.
All right.
He taught me everything I know.
I'm out of poses.
Yeah.
Positions. What else would I do?
Well, you did that one.
I did this one.
Those are the 2.
I did this one.
Yeah.
Well, there are lots more. Yes.
Do you do this? That's you.
No.
You don't do that?
No.
Why not?
I don't like anal.
No.
Take a break.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. It's an afternoon fraternity with a lot of hazing. The Russ Martin